I wanted to give us a quick explanation here, leading into today's history lessons and the next few history lessons. This is pretty much how history will look for the school year. Now, when we're doing a normal in-person class, it might look a little bit different because there'll be a lecture that goes with it, and then the notes. But within your packets, you're going to have a section that just says terms right here. So in our current units, say like Mercator projection, conic projection, plane projection, etc. That's our notes section, and your notes are going to be put within each Juno pod, and it's your job to copy those down, and that's what you study for. Now, with this first unit, we're going to have our first quiz on Friday, August 28th. It's going to be specifically over, so page 1, right, Mercator through International Dateline, and then onto the back of that page, which is up through time zone. Okay, now that looks like a lot. It is going to be a matching quiz, and it's actually going to be put into sections. But here's what I recommend. Make sure you write everything down as it's written within the pods. But then our second thing, right, that quiz comes up pretty quickly. We're going to do, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, learning the stuff. Thursday, we'll review. Friday is that quiz. So when you get the new information, day 1, I would start reviewing those. Make flashcards, or there's an app called Quizlet, or a website. It's also a website. You could go to Quizlet and you can put those in. You can work with your parents. I know Mr. Jimenez uses that a lot. And if you want more information about how to use that, you can reach out to myself or to him, and we can help kind of work you through that. But just different ways of looking over the material multiple times leading up to the quiz. I will tell you, I don't know how many years I've had it where I have kids who bomb this first quiz because they it's been the summer, or maybe they're a new student, or they're not acclimated to how we teach things necessarily. And it's not like it's a tremendous jump from 4th to 5th grade, but I think they come in and think, oh, they're going to take it easy on us on the first one. And we tried to make it a little bit easier, right? The definitions are exactly how they're written down for the most part. They're in 3 separate sections, so it's not like you're trying to match 20 different terms with 20 different definitions, right? It's in chunks. But I don't take that for granted, right? That's your opportunity, especially like looking at the weekly newsletter, to see if I know there's a quiz coming up, what can I be preparing in anticipation of that? Okay. So, within these next few pods, what you'll be looking through are these lessons. Is there will be definitions and maybe some pictures or diagrams explaining about it, but we're going to just start off with the basics of geography. What's within geography? What are the different terms? What are the different aspects of geography when we're looking at a map or a globe in order to understand that? Now, there are worksheets at the back of your packet. We'll be completing those later after the quiz and after all that stuff. Right before, I think it'll be the following week. Yeah, we'll be working on the different mapping worksheets, which we'll practice those type of things. So anyways, I thought I would just give us a heads up so there hopefully wasn't too much confusion or too many questions going into it. But again, make sure you're getting your terms written down in these sections. If you need some help organizing, I know in future packets, we're going to have it set up more like what's known as Cornell notes, which some of you may be familiar with. And so it'll be kind of boxed off into sections more so. But if you're a sloppy writer, what I would recommend as well is just get a ruler, which I don't have one readily available, but you can just take a ruler and draw lines to section these out so it looks cleaner as well, right? Because notes are essential. Notes aren't just like, oh, we need to make sure you're doing something in class and not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs or making a cootie catcher or whatever, fortune teller thing. But, it's to go back and review and make sure you understand more than just that afternoon the content we've covered, okay? So as always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need some more clarity on these things.